YouTubers, and this is a video on guitar tone. I've had a couple people ask me about guitar tone and how I do that. And let me just stop this music here and just hear the raw naked guitar. Now it may sound a little fizzy, but I like that brightness to cut through into the mix. Like I say, on its own it sounds a little fizzy, little. And what I'm using is this Boss GTX or GT, excuse me, not GTX, GT 100 floor stomper, and I like it a lot. I can get a lot of different sounds out of it, and I currently don't use the pedal much, but I can set it to where I want, and the pedal can be used for as a control pedal for wah-wah to volume to increasing delay or reverb or whatever you want it. This is a very programmable unit. I like it very much. The only thing I do not like about it is getting a straight signal just to go straight through it and get a you need just to make a clean patch. So basically this is a unit that is set up with all the different patches, and it would be nice just to get a pass through with an amplification through it. And I suppose I could make a patch to do that, but that's another story. If you look on the screen, I've got my favorite three plugins that I like to use on this particular patch and this is pretty much my go-to sound, by the way. And I've got the Valhalla Vintage Verb, and this is a Dynamite plugin. It's only $50, never goes on sale, but for $50 it's really great. It has a lot of different aspects to it, and I can go over this in a little bit more depth. Another hidden gem is the Boss Imperial Delay, and this is, to me, is the killer delay unit of all delay units. People like the Echo Boy and that sort of thing, but I like this because it has the chorus built in. It's got just controls, and I'll go into this in another delay or another video, but you can, I'm sure, find it on the internet. And then this is my favorite, the Neve emulation of the Fat Channel. And if you look, you can't really see it. Let me just block this out here. You see I've got my Fat Channel on, and almost all my tracks there. I use it a lot. But let me bring that back. Hang in there with me. There we go. And to hear the sound without the effects, let me just, this is what I'm getting out of my GT 100. Just a basic overdrive, and it's a little bit high gain, maybe too much high gain. And if I add in that Fat Channel, you can see I'm just boosting it just a little bit on the high end there. And if you want some thump to it, you can maybe put a little bit of 250 in it. And I'm a boost guy. Everybody says you got to cut. And adding in the I'm having to squint at my screen, but excuse me here. My Valhalla Room, this reverb. And I like a nice long tail on. You can get crazy with the tail length. But it's really clean. Of course, your mix or wet dry pre-delay, and I like this because it has a built-in, and I roll off a lot of the mud at the bottom, the 780 here, and I just kind of roll off. This helps maybe a little bit with my fizz and kind of just slope it off at around 7,000 hertz. And I do have some modulation on it. And then my buddy here, my Imperial Delay. And I just set it to the ping pong. The smear is nice because it You hear it just. And if I smear it, kind of like a tape echo, where it's not so prominent, and the color, actually it's more like the tape echo with the color off, and then with it on. And like I say, you can get into the pitch shifting. You can. This is an Eventide harmonizer killer. It works great. But at any rate, that's kind of my my setup for my guitar, and I can get a little bit more in depth on the Boss at some point if I might. But like I say, it's just the standard overdrive sound. Nothing special. Turn on all my effects here. And again, it may sound horrible to you out of context on its own, but putting it into the mix, I think it makes a big difference. And that's it. Thanks, guys. Oh, one last thing. Right here, my little switcher. I like that bright sound. And then the Strat for that neck pickup.